Peace, peace, baby. Call your phone and say you need me, baby. Nah. What they do is eat from the inside out, that outside in it. Feel me? Truth about Drake. Nigga. Drake is a chosen one. Drake and Kendrick are chosen ones. But it's where their ancestry lies. It's what they choose to portray. Drake is very woke. Drake is very spiritual. Drake is very knowledgeable of self. But the thing is, his fans are not. Drake leads the bots. Drake knows what he's doing. Kendrick fans, on the other hand, are more spiritual and more conscious and have more knowledge of self and actually know what's going on in the world. They are detached and unplugged from the matrix. Even though a lot of Kendrick fans are bots as well. They hood culture, ratchet culture. Kendrick's from the hood. That's his seeds, that's his roots. But what Kendrick is portraying out, though, Kendrick is not portraying all of that hood, ratchet, ghetto this, ghetto that. Like, he's telling his story and where he came from. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick didn't have a choice but to indulge in his environment. Drake, on the other hand, went to that environment, bruh. Like, he grew up in Toronto in Canada, whatever. He said started from the bottom, now we it. But you go and see his shit, though. His mom is, you know who-ish. So Drake is half ooish. So he has a whole ties to people that run the damn music industry. It's all about who you know. I'm like, Drake is going to play his cards for real. Drake is going to use what he was blessed with, for sure. But he started off rapping. That's more, so he had to indulge in his black side, his black half of the culture. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, what Drake was portraying was different than how he was moving behind closed doors. He was moving weird. He wasn't moving on principles. He was moving catty. He was moving petty. And you could say some of the same things about Kendrick, but Kendrick was more blunt and more outright with his. You know what I'm saying? On that Control verse, he said, I'm calling out everybody. Ain't none of y'all niggas fucking with me. I'm the best rapper out here. Even tucked the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes or some shit. And Drake was really in his feelings about the Control verse and that verse on the whatever. So, I'm trying to murder you niggas. Run down a verse from you niggas. Drake thought he was special. Kendrick is coming for the top. Kendrick is coming for the head. It's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Drake had a problem all these years as well. Kendrick had a problem. Cole was throwing some sly stuff, and Cole backed out of that shit real quick because Cole knew that Kendrick was not messing around. He's coming for the top, the head. And that's what he did. He slayed the Dracos, the Draconians. He slayed the reptilians. And amphibians have to live in a cold... reptilians have to live in a cold environment. So, Draconians, Dracula, you know, vampiric, can't go into the sun, allergic to the sun, all that stuff. And they have to be in the cold. They have to be in ice. And what is also cold? You don't have, when you turn cold, you're stone cold. You're stonewalling, emotionless, no emotions, becoming more narcissistic, becoming more self-centered, becoming more manipulative and controlling and cold. And you don't care about emotions. That's why Drake came out with Iceman. He's trying to say he's more colder now. And he's no more Mr. Nice Guy. But you're doing it in an unhealthy way. You're doing it in a colonizing way. If you're truly black and you're truly part of black culture, you know you can't be cold in that sense to where you don't care about the culture. You don't care about the foundation of what you're talking about, what you're preaching about, your style, where you get your shit from, like, it comes from black people. It comes from people that have soul, that have substance, that have heart. So you can't just turn cold all of a sudden because one of the head honchos came and knocked your ass off. At the same time, you started the beef. You still drop, 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 drop. Then he drops. And now you are trying to hide and play victim. Like, I'm a fan, right? I'm a nobody. I'm a fan. My opinion does not matter. But I'm just saying, I'm very aware and I'm very observative. And I grew up with Drake and Kendrick. I got certain family members in the music industry that knows what goes on behind closed doors and knows that the whole thing was funny. You know, UMG is the parent company for PG Lang and October's very own, OVO. So, but there's a lot of, with the symbolism and the Illuminati and satanic shit, there could be some shit on both sides. I know for sure on Drake's side, there's a lot of symbolism, like with the owl, the OVO owl. I think it was like, is it Bohemian Grove? They worship the owl or something, the owl deity, and sacrifice kids to it or something. I don't know. It's some old shit, but the reptilian is the draconian, and so the draconian is the colonizer aspect, the narcissist aspect, the competition aspect, the user and abuser, the manipulator, the always cold, the always ruthless, the always cutthroat, the always trying to take advantage of people and always get to the top through war, always get to the top by steal, kill, and destroy, and raping people, and taking advantage of children, taking advantage of the young and the weak. And I feel like that's what Drake is doing now. He's taking advantage of the minds and he's using his stardom to his advantage. Like, being 26, right? There's just certain things that you will not see at all until you get to a certain age. Like, until you, like, no matter how much shadow work you do, no matter how spiritual, no matter how woke you are, no matter how much you have experienced, you get to a certain age level and you just see shit different. Like, I couldn't really grasp why certain people didn't like Drake back in the day. I couldn't grasp it. Like, oh, y'all niggas is tripping. But I was in high school, nigga. I'm like, Drake is that nigga. I mean, I like Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap, one of my favorite artists. And I like him better than Drake. But Drake was just always the top. Like, I knew Drake was never touching Kendrick as far as rap shit, but I'm like, Drake was top to me. Like, that's that nigga. That's Drake, nigga. That's Drake, the fuck? Drake? I'm like, nigga, that's Drake. But then as I start to get older and become more, I've always been mature in an old soul, but Drake was that one to show emotion. Drake was that one that was like, oh, you don't have to be a fucking gangster to be hard. Oh, Drake was one of the first niggas to sing and rap. Drake was one of the first niggas to open up the heart chakra, put emotion into this shit. Like, truly show love and emotion to, I'm like, okay. Drake opened up a whole pathway for all of these singing niggas, bro. Singing, rapping niggas. That's Drake shit. I'm not about to sit here and act like Drake isn't that nigga who's coined that shit. He bridged the gap between pop, rock, rap, hip hop, R&B. He bridged all the gaps, nigga. Drake is the nigga to do that. Now you even got rapping, the niggas who only rap like that is singing now. Like, even when Schoolboy Q came out with that, I'm just sitting in the studio just trying to get to you, baby. And this song so fucking dope, girl, it's hard enough for me to blaze it. Tell the truth, if it was you in this booth that I was playing. And I'm just sitting in the studio just trying to get to you, baby. I think that was 2013, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure Drake came out with Take Care in what? 2011? If I'm not mistaken. I can't look it up because I'm recording on the phone right now. But Drake is the one who started the rapping, singing shit. Singing over 808s, singing over rap songs. Ha ha ha. Fuck that nigga that you think you found. But then he was really started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here. So Drake was the first nigga to really break out the box, break out the shell. Like, nigga, I'm a rapper, but nigga, I can also sing. I'm gonna do this singing shit. And so many people copied his style, copied his wave. And Drake bites other niggas too with giving zero credit. I like, bitch, who is your mans? Hey, can't keep my dick in my pants. Hey, better don't let me no more. Hey, she keep me out of line, bro. I like that ass. I need that ass. Better that. Like, Drake stole his whole instead of putting X on, he stole his whole shit, bro. SMS, triple X. That's the only time I only shoot below the neck. Why you keep on aiming if you know that nigga dead? I'm upset. 50,000 on your head is disrespect. Like, and this apart, this is why I say this shit is, Drake is a draconian, and he's half draconian. So he's half black and half draconian. So he can grab the black culture. He can grab black people. But the ugliness behind closed doors is there, nigga. Like, this shit is very spiritual. Like, I'm not saying Drake isn't cold. I'm not saying Drake isn't talented. Drake is very talented. He's played a big part in black culture as far as hip-hop and the music scene and rap R&B. He's played a huge part. Been a part of a lot of shit. But to me, there's always been something that's off. It's like he's literally the epitome of battling good and evil within himself. Like, everybody does that, but Drake is really like he's fighting two halves. But it's like, it's not that he doesn't know that, he's very woke and very spiritual. He has connections to high level knowledge. That battle between Drake and Kendrick was on a spiritual level. That shit was happening. There was wars behind closed doors off of that shit, bro. There was millions and billions being tampered with off of that shit. Drake and Kendrick, the image was one thing. Drake don't care about getting called a fucking pedophile in front of he don't care about the drops and how much his music sucked compared to Kendrick songs. Like, it was the behind the closed doors, the stories and conversations and arguments that went on behind closed doors that none of the public knows about. That's what Drake is upset about. Because Drake was playing his role and playing his part the entire time. He was allowing the you know who-ish and the whatever to use him for any agenda that needed to be pushed, any grasp on the youth that he needed to have. He was making sure he did that. But as soon as Kendrick came on the scene talking about, know you a god even when they say you ain't, yeah, nigga, going up my rank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the industry backed Kendrick for speaking conscious, woke, spiritual shit. And Drake was like, oh, fuck no, nigga. This is the number one shit y'all told me I cannot do. This was part of the multi-$100 million deal. I'm signing all these. This is why I'm getting backed by bots. This is why I'm getting backed by the you know who is all of these years. Y'all said I couldn't really be on that conscious spiritual shit like that. Y'all said I couldn't be myself to the fullest. Y'all said I had to portray a certain image. I had to grasp the youth by portraying certain agendas to the youth. I couldn't be up on here going deep how Kendrick is going deep. That's why Kendrick wasn't on top all of these other years. So now all of a sudden, I'm y'all biggest pawn. I've listened to everything y'all said. I've done everything that y'all asked me to do. I'm y'all biggest pawn. I was born into this side of the game. And you let this raw nigga, real nigga, everything he talks is real. Y'all let this nigga come up and battle against me and y'all backing him? Y'all done slapped me in my fucking face. I've been doing all this shit. I've been doing all of this shit for y'all niggas, bro. Behind closed doors, listening to what y'all told me to do, and y'all let this nigga Kendrick, who actually, the character I'm trying to portray, who y'all told me to portray, Kendrick is actually that character. He lived that and did all of that. And y'all end up backing him and letting him beat me. Y'all not gonna make sure I'm in my position when the real deal comes up against me. Oh, y'all hurt my feelings. This has shit to do with the image of like Drake's image and Kendrick's image. It doesn't have shit to do with that. It might have a little bit, but it's so surface level. It's to the bots, it's to the fans, it's to the fan base, and it's for concerts and all of whatever. That's what that's for. This shit is behind the scenes. This is spiritual warfare. Kendrick single-handedly dismantled the biggest archon ever, nigga. Drake, he dismantled the most famous backed Draconian ever. And Drake was told that will never happen to him. As long as you do ABC, XYZ, stay in these lines, keep pushing these agendas, keep pushing low vibrational ass music, don't talk about any conscious spiritual shit or leveling up people, don't do none of that. And if you do, make sure it's in a mixtape or some shit off to the side, but don't put none of this shit on your main album or your main shit that we're pushing. You can't do that. Make sure it's talking about girls and being sad and getting lit and Her Loss and I'm Him and Certified Lover Boy. How you go from Certified Lover Boy to Her Loss to all this? And you know, all of that shit coincides with like the red pill and like how men are right now and just all this toxic masculinity and whatever. Like Drake is not a leader of, how can I put this? Drake doesn't lead people to go a better route. I can say that. He looks at the negative shit that's going on and he perpetuates that even more. He portrays that even more. He capitalizes off of, oh, this is how relationships are going. Okay, women are acting like this. Women are all feminists, whatever. Men are being toxic, whatever. Okay, let me drop Her Loss. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? How you go from, I can see it in your eyes, you're angry, but girl got shit on, what you feeling? I'm mad cause they like me, or you mad cause nobody ever did it like me, to all that other shit you was dropping after Certified Lover Boy. Actually, Certified Lover Boy was my last favorite. I didn't even really like Certified Lover Boy like that when it first dropped because Donda dropped at the same time. We like, fuck Drake, nigga. Kanye, nigga, released the whole crazy ass shit on Apple Music. Y'all remember the live release on Apple Music for Donda? Started off with his heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. That was started off with Kanye's mom's heartbeat. And I actually turned that shit off because that was type demonic to me. So I actually turned it back on. I'm like, that heartbeat shit over with, Donda, 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 Donda. Like, that's hell no. Turn it off. Then when the first song started playing, I'm like, okay, let's turn this shit back on. I don't know what the first song was, but guess who's going to jail tonight? Guess who's going to jail tonight? Guess who's going to jail tonight? God gonna post my bail tonight. You know what I'm saying? So Certified Lover Boy was like, I ain't nobody paying attention to that shit. But bro, it's Donda, nigga. Everybody got they profile screens black. Nigga, it's Donda right now. What the fuck y'all niggas talking about? Donda, Donda, Donda. And that shit, I could run through that whole album right now with no skips. Except the Donda part. I can run through that whole album with no skips. But then I still listen. I still try to listen to Drake shit, and I was like, okay. Champagne Poetry, one of my favorite songs, low key. I wish he never switched the beat up on that shit, or I wish he would have kept that same beat going longer. He should. First of all, who told Drake to constantly switch his beats, bro? Like, stop doing that shit, bro. Stop having this fire ass beat. Sun is down, freezing cold. Probably do it for a week out. I had to show. Don't make this here while I in the booth. Got the gate outside. Give me the loot. Like, nigga. Sun is down, freezing cold. No. I had to show. Bro, that shit right there, that should have been a full song. That beat, that first beat should have been a full song, bro. Then you come in the next thing with don't make that all eyes in the booth. Gotta get outside and everybody in the loop. That's when you come in with no man, we in pick a roll, young play, we in sickle mode. You know what I'm saying? That's when you come in with the sickle mode shit. But that first beat should have been a whole song by itself. Just like Champagne Poetry, that first I've been hot since the birth of my son. Like that whole beat should have been a song. But yeah, that was my tangent. That was my tangent. Let me get back to it. I'm just saying, a lot of people don't understand the Drake and Kendrick beef whatsoever. They think it's just a normal, regular, degular rap beef, and it's just them dropping music back to back. No, this is spiritual ties. There's trauma bonds. There's lineage. This has to do with DNA. This has to do with different thought processes. This has to do with different spirits and different ancestors. There's a whole war. The same shit, like white people, especially racist white people, racist people in general. Everybody that is not black has similar DNA. Period. So by Drake being half black and Draconian and being that talented and having the grasp on black culture that he is, they're going to swarm around Drake because, oh, we don't have to love black people. We don't have to take care of black people. We don't have to learn about black people's struggle. We don't have to respect black people. And we can say, nigga, and we got this talented ass half black artist, nigga, that aligns more so with the white side. Oh shit, okay. We love this nigga. But Kendrick, on the other hand, who's full black and see all this shit like, nah, nigga, I'm exterminating all this shit. Now y'all want to paint Kendrick to be the bad guy when he's actually the most pure, the most truest, the most authentic. All of that. Drake is not authentic because he plays both sides. And he doesn't have to, he chooses to. If you want to be white, go do your white shit and stop saying nigga. And talking your proper hey like this. Talk like that. Do your singing shit. Do your R&B, do your lovey-dovey, but stop trying to act like you're from the hood of America. Stop trying to act like you're from LA, New York, Chi-Town, all that, Atlanta, the ATL, whatever. Stop trying to act like you run into Atlanta when you need a check balance. You know what I'm saying? This nigga named the song Ran to Atlanta. and Taliban, yeah. That song was kind of hard, though. That song was kind of hard. Oh, my gosh. Man. Yeah, bro. That shit just crazy. I'll be posting this on E from the Inside Out. That's my super deep spiritual channel. So there's going to be a lot of shit that I say on that people, a normal bot. And to be honest, I know bot may sound derogatory or negative, but it's just people that are all the way plugged the fuck into the matrix. They think celebrities is real. They think celebrities are better than them and truer to them and more positive and more famous and more successful and happier than them. They think celebrities is the end-all be-all. They think rich niggas is the end-all be-all. They want to be like rappers. They think all this sports shit is real. They think the UFC fights and all, they think all this shit real. They think none of this shit's rigged or controlled. They think it's just, they take everything for face value, right? They think everything that's happening in front of their face is 100% exactly how it is. I'm like, no, nigga, all this shit surface level. Most of this shit is false. They believe in politics. They believe in the news. They believe all of the shit that's being pushed. They don't have their own independent thought. And even if they do, they don't have enough self-love or self-power to even follow through with their own independent thought. So that's why they're very submissive to everything else around them. They will stay at a 9-to-5 for the rest of their life, which is, you know, different strokes for different folks. I'm at a 9-to-5 right now. But I was working for myself beforehand, and I'm still doing a 9-to-5 plus some other shit. But honestly, I don't know how long I'm gonna have this 9-to-5 though. So I don't knock anybody trying to put in work and try to, you know, have their 9-to-5 and all that. But Drake doesn't get you to think outside of the matrix, nigga. And as you could see, this nigga Drake, shut up. This nigga Drake, you can tell he has knowledge and he's spiritual and he's woke and he is in contact with Freemasons and people that have higher spiritual knowledge and all that. You can definitely tell. Bro. You can definitely tell, because every time in his lyrics and all that, he be, Cody, but go lay down somewhere, bro. Go lay down. You doing too much. Drake be saying slight spiritual shit in his he be talking about manifesting and he's my emotional body, or what are you talking about? He be saying slight, slick, spiritual shit in his music now. And I'm just like, you don't claim to be any type of spiritual. You never claim no God. You don't even shout out no spiritual leaders, no thought leaders. You're not part of the spiritual community at all. You chilling with Aiden Ross. Like, look, this is what I mean about the differences between Kendrick and Drake. And Drake aligns with Draconians and reptilians and Illuminati and the you-know-who-ish. The people that run the shit is all backing Drake. And Kendrick whooped ass on top of all of them niggas. Kendrick went through way more of a battle with this shit than Drake did. Like, Drake be chilling with Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross got famous off of doing such shit with rappers. He was playing with Bronny and stuff at first, but then he started having rappers on stream, and then he was emasculating black niggas, bro. Doing gay shit, playing around, rubbing on them, touching them, whatever, and the white kids was loving that shit. They want to see that shit. And Drake aligns with people like that. This is what I mean. The morals are different. The standards are different. The boundaries are different. And it's just two different backgrounds, two different ancestral paths, two different spiritual paths. And all you guys see as the bots, oh, it's just Drake. He's black. It's just Drake versus Kendrick. It's just about the music. Like, I like Drake's music better. Kendrick is he's too spiritual. He's too woke. He's too much of an activist. He's too pro-black. He speaks all this black stuff. Nigga, rap is black. Music is black. Black culture, black excellence, black genius, nigga. You're not a colleague, you're a fucking colonizer. It's God's plan to show y'all the liar. Drake is a liar. He started off, he's always been a rapper, but he was never trying to claim he was all tough and all hard and knife talk and gang talking with guns and pulling up on niggas and sliding and mob ties. Like, nigga, we know you got mob ties. Nigga, you were born into a mob, nigga. Like, you were born into the the world's biggest gang society ever. It's the you-know-who-ish people. Nigga, they run the world. They're behind all of that. They're behind you. They push you. And when your pineal gland is calcified because of the world of the you-know-who-ish, this is why this shit is deep, because the you-know-who-ish run the world, right? We are vibrating at an all-time low because of the TV, the frequency, the Wi-Fi, the food, the chemicals, and everything has our frequency all the way low. So most of us can't even see through bullshit. Our pineal gland is calcified, so we can't even see spiritual aura. We can't even read people's minds. We can't even see the angels and demons people have. And we don't think any of that shit is real. We take everything at face value. Like, we see with these two eyes. Like, no, this is our first eye. We're supposed to use this shit, our pineal gland, which is calcified because of all of the microplastics, all of the heavy metals. They spraying all these chemtrails and shit. That's the same shit Prince was talking about before they killed his ass too. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson was the first. They had to take Michael out, bro, because he wasn't going with none of this bullshit. He was saving the children from Epstein's Island. He was saving children from Epstein Island. That's why he opened Neverland. Michael Jackson like, that shit ain't never happening while I'm here, nigga. And he started calling them out. Jew me, sue me, ite me, kick me, cut me, or whatever. Don't you black or white me. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. So what Mike was saying is exactly that. The people who run the world don't give two fucks about the everyday average white person, Mexican, black for sure. Nobody cares about the God's people. Nobody cares about chosen people. They want to use us, abuse us, manipulate us, keep us down, destroy us, grape us, and kill us genetically, and continue to give us generational curses that will last generations after that. And it takes years and years of healing to break out of certain traumas and all of that. And then they cause all of this pain towards us. And then 30, 40 years later, they're like, oh, why are you guys so toxic? Why are you guys evil? Why are you guys committing crimes? Why are you guys doing this? Why are you guys killing each other? Nigga, what was you doing to us 50 years ago, 100 years ago? When we are getting raped and we're getting our phalluses cut off, we're getting our mothers and sons are having intercourse in front of families and cousins and daughters and other sons, nieces and nephews, when the white slave master is taking the strongest man, tying him up, and raping him in front of his women, children, and sons. He's doing that to the black man because everybody had faith in the black man. So what did the white man do who was jealous? Oh, let me, okay, I'm tying y'all niggas up. We got guns. We got multiple white niggas right here. And we about to beat your ass. Oh, actually, I'm going to have the other slaves that I already conquered. I'm about to have them beat your ass. I'm going to have them grape you too. Oh, I'm going to grape you too. And I'm going to show y'all, yeah, I'm the man around here. Let me show y'all I'm the man by having anal sex with a black slave. The biggest, strongest, most ruthless nigga, right? Who was born into that shit and views the white man as God because of the slave Bible and all that other shit. Yeah. With great power comes great responsibility. And so that's what Drake knows. Drake knows all that shit. He knows that the people that are born into the matrix, born into the shit without knowledge of self, are very susceptible. They can't see him for who he is. They can't see Drake for who he is. And anytime we talk about slavery now, anytime I was talking about it back then, oh, just forget about it. What are you guys doing now? What's going on now? We have trillions of generational wealth that was stolen from us, destroyed, taken away from us, stripped from us. Even when we got freed from slavery, and it wasn't Abraham Lincoln, it was a black nigga that mentioned it to Abraham Lincoln. Abraham didn't give a fuck about black people. even when we got freed as slaves, we still was building up our own communities, our own businesses, our own hospitals, our own homes, having our own families. We was all getting married. The gay shit was at an all-time low. The lesbian shit was at an all-time low. The toxic shit was at an all-time low. We had communities. The pedo shit was at an all-time low. We had black communities, black families, black neighborhoods, black households, black businesses. And you know what? The white man came up there and bombed that shit. Multiple times, multiple towns, multiple areas. It wasn't just Tulsa, Oklahoma. And honestly, y'all don't even know they built back up Tulsa, Oklahoma as well. But back then, we had all of this shit going. All of these inventions that black people came up with, all of these procedures and processes that niggas stole from us. And once they stole it, they killed us, hung us, got rid of us, or they locked us up, or said this, did that, or accused us of doing something. So we are owed trillions. America was built by black people. And even before colonizers were here, black Americans were building America. There was a lot of shit here before colonizers. Buildings, structures, mounds, pyramids, all of that was here before colonizers stepped foot on any land, nigga. So, yeah. But all I'm saying is that this shit is deep rooted to the roots. Like, bots don't understand when I say roots. When I say roots, I'm talking about ancestry. I'm talking about before the white man came to America. I'm talking about the presidents before George Washington. You really believe George Washington was the first president of this land? You really believe that none of the ancient civilizations had order, law, structure, buildings, universities, schools, neighborhoods? If we didn't have none of that shit, how were we surviving, nigga? We were not in no fucking huts. We were not... They were saying we didn't have no form of communication. We didn't have no mathematics. We didn't have no medicine. Nothing. No help. Nothing. I'm like, bro. Lies, nigga. All lies. You mean to tell me the niggas that still can't figure out how the pyramids were built and how they are standing today? You think back then, before white people came to America, that we didn't have shit? We didn't have technology already? Don't let the boy, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, boy. All that shit in the history book lied in a bitch, bro. What do they teach about? What do they teach about black people? Civil rights movement, Black Panthers got locked up, Rosa Parks locked up, Martin Luther King had a dream and he got shot and died. Oh yeah, don't forget, before all of the civil rights and whatever, we were slaves too. We got brought over here by Jesus of Lebuc. And yeah, there's really no slave ships can be found. So supposedly millions of us were brought over here on slave ships, and it was smooth sailing. None of us fought for anything. None of us fought back. None of us yelled. None of us screamed. None of us killed any white people to get away. None of us killed any colonizers. None of us formed coalitions. It was only Harriet Tubman with the Underground Railroads that led thousands of slaves to be freed and left the house niggas that was too scared of massa. It was only Harriet Tubman, which she was supposed to be on a $20 bill, I think, before Trump got into office. So I don't even, the first time. But all I'm saying is that the music industry is ran by you-know-who-ish people, the same people that have been terrorizing black people from the very jump. on every level. Financially, spiritually, with the religion, with the food. Look at the food. Look at the food that's in the hood. It's liquor stores by Chinese people and Arab people, and then you got fast food joints. Black people don't own no property in the hood. We don't own nothing in the hood. We don't own even our own culture. We don't even own our own culture. Where do we go to promote music and get rich and famous? We got to go to the white man who runs the label, who owns the label. And the white man gonna be like, oh no, you can't say that. You can't push that. You're gonna push this. We want your image to be like this. Push more of the gay stuff. Push more of the ratchet stuff. Push more of the girls kissing girls. Girls like girls when I'm fine. Yeah. Push more of that. Yeah. Push the killing nigga. They ain't saying something. Push more of that. We want more of that. Black on black crime, black murder, narcissism, not being accountable, we push that. We don't want the black positivity, the black love, the spread the black wealth with black wealth, the black dollar, the black business, the black family, the black people marrying black people, having black children and black families and black neighborhoods, and getting rid of everything that's ratchet and ghetto, denouncing all of that shit. Yeah, that stuff doesn't matter. That doesn't grab. That doesn't get the people. We gotta be exciting. That's not gonna. I don't see how that's gonna really. I mean, it's all good and it's all fine and dandy, but that stuff is so long ago. That doesn't really matter. We need to grasp the attention of people. We gotta play this. We gotta get people dancing. We gotta play this stuff in clubs. All of that. So club culture, dancing, they took advantage of everything black and weaponized it against us. Club culture, strip clubs, all of that shit. Sports, we don't own none of that shit, nigga. Our own music, we don't own none of that shit. And Michael Jackson was trying to, Michael Jackson is like Madara, nigga. Madara for the music industry. Like, he came back with a vengeance. Like, nigga, I'm destroying all this shit. Like, I've been in this industry since I'm a kid. I seen everything from the inside out. I'm in this shit heavy. Like, what? Okay, yeah. Oh, we buying that. Oh, we taking that down. Oh, we calling out Tommy Mottola. We gonna, yeah. All right, I'm going worldwide. I'm going nationwide with this shit. Michael could have took back this whole earth, bro. That's why they had to take him out, bro. But yeah, the Drake and Kendrick stuff, there's so many levels to it. There's so many levels to it that people just think that is surface level. People just think it's two black niggas talking about random ass shit. That's what the average white bot and the Asian and Mexican kids that don't even care about black culture like that, but they like our music. Oh, it's just two black niggas. Like, bro, they're just talking about random ass shit. We don't even know what they're talking about. Oh, well, Kendrick called Drake a pedophile. Is Drake even a pedophile? Like, bro, what's really going on? Like, that shit's so dumb. Like, how do you make a song off of calling somebody a pedophile? Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's corny. Like, bro, it's deeper than all of that shit. It's deeper than all of that shit. Did y'all not see the timeline play out in real time? There was a Drake and Kendrick beef. Now you got all of these celebrities. This is when they still had 2024. This is when they still had the image. They had their celebrity image intact still. Like, celebrities are dead. The image of a celebrity is dead. Like, nigga, nobody gives a fuck about you, nigga. Like, you're a celebrity. Cool. Like, you're rich. Okay, help somebody the fuck out, nigga. We all struggling. We all poor. We all struggling like shit. Come help us out. Like, over here flaunting money and talking about getting money in the bag. Nigga, we trying, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Degrees don't matter no more. AI is here. The government is wasting our fucking money. We're fighting for Israel against Iran when we don't even want to fight for Israel. The fucking pedos and all the Epstein file. We got everybody in the Epstein list is still walking scot-free while Diddy locked up, R. Kelly locked up, And Morgan Freeman was Morgan Freeman like that? No, not Morgan Freeman. He got accused of some shit too, but it was Bill Cosby. I think Bill Cosby locked up. You got Diddy instantly locked up, nigga. They tracked this nigga all the way around the earth, nigga. And the niggas who's actually doing the Diddy was doing some shit now, okay? I'm not denouncing any of that Diddy shit. I'm just saying, the niggas who are doing the worst shit and are louder about it and more boastful about it and more open and less discreet about it, these niggas are walking scot-free. And one of them is running the fucking country right now, nigga. But that's a low-level topic, because if you really know, that nigga's not running the country. He's just the face of the shit. He's being controlled. He's a puppet. The president's a puppet. All politicians are puppets. There's a deeper force running the shit that none of us can even really touch right now. But all actuality, they can't show their face because they are scared of us. They are scared of the chosen people. They are scared of the chosen ones. They are scared of the collective. That's why they want to keep us docile and in an infantile state at all times. They want us overindulged. They want us consumers of everything, consumers of fast food, which is impairs your cognitive abilities. It slows you down. It lowers your vibration, lowers your frequency. Sugar is one molecule away from cocaine, so we're getting overly addicted and our dopamine receptors are fried. We're drinking sodas, beers. Beer is just fermented wheat, and they put sugar in all that. It's beer, sugar as well. Is, you know what I'm saying? So it's sugar in beer, sugar and alcohol. Actually, there might not be sugar in beer. I think there's sugar in alcohol. I might be wrong. I might be tripping on that. But the hops come from the wheat or whatever. But its fermentation is, I'm pretty sure there's some sugar in there. But I know alcohol for sure has sugar in it. And all of our sauces have sugar. Then we got seed oils that our bodies can't process naturally. So now we are overly fat. We got overly visceral fat. We're overly sluggish because our bodies is not processing any of this shit, because our bodies literally can't process all of the bullshit that we're putting in it at one time. And we don't drink water. We barely take vitamins. We don't eat vegetables like that. And let's say we do eat vegetables. They got herbicides and pesticides on that shit that affects us it modifies us at a genetic level and changes our DNA. And we have all of this shit going on behind the closed doors, behind the scenes, and everybody's taking shit for face value. And these dumb ass niggas is gonna take the vaccine, bro. It's free, just take it. You know niggas with, bro, at the height of the vaccine, people were looking at you like you were Satan if you didn't take that vaccine. Bro, just take it, bro. Bro, why are you not going to take it? You're jeopardizing the lives of other people. Why not just take it? Nigga, look, VAERS, VERS. Shout out Riza Islam for putting me on a vers.com.gov, I think. Vers.gov. All the adverse reactions and complications and heart palpitations and blood clots and shit from the vaccines. That information was out 2021, 2022. And these niggas is pushing a free vaccine. Remember, Trump told y'all niggas to drink bleach. Remember, Trump said, oh, it's going to be a couple years in order for us to even come up with a prototype of the vaccine. 2 months later, hey guys, we have a booster. What? Boy, that's why, bro, I don't, look. This is why I don't like going around people like that. Cause I have to shut myself off in so many levels, bro. Like, I just thank God that I know that I have to be a dumbass nigga to be around most people. I just thank God that I know that now, because in our actuality, I was arguing with people. I was trying to put people on and shit. I was trying to heal people from the inside out, and I was killing myself doing it. Like, I truly love people. Like, I want people to see things how I see, because it will free them. It will free them from their pain and their anxiety and their fear. It will literally free them. I'm on here. I'm up here. I'm like, look, I can show you A, B, C, X, Y, Z. I've been through everything you're going through right now. It don't matter your age. It don't matter your background. I've been through everything you're going through. I've been there. I've been up there. I can go there right now, but I have to come down like this constantly to even talk to you. I have to come down like this constantly to even relate to you, bruh. Like, come on, let's go. Then come on. And these niggas are just like, I'm like, wow. Like, no, you're crazy, bro. Like, none of that shit's real. I'm just gonna be like, yeah. What? All right, bro. Like, I got to the point, like, that shit used to hurt me, bro. Like, have y'all ever had a pain in your heart? Like this whole thing. Have y'all ever had that shit just like, felt like it was about to pop out of your chest because you feel so much for other people or the people that you care about? Have you ever seen you are operating from the inside out and you're viewing yourself in the third person, talking to the vessel, talking to your reflection in front of you, and you feel your throat just start tensing up as if like you're about to cry because you're just like, bro, like, this is crazy. I can't get through to you. I really can't get through to you. I've even shown, like, a lot of people say, oh, just become the best version of yourself and be a leader and show people and be that and do that. I get that. That is very true. But there's a certain part of when you become that one, Escanor, when you become the one and you still can't get through to niggas. Maybe I can take it a step further and get in the best shape ever and get my six pack and all of that. But then that will be a little bit false as well, because now niggas are going to listen to the information because of my muscles, because of infatuation, because of idolization, because of worship. I don't want people to be enamored with me, nigga. Like, it's going to happen regardless, nigga, because I'm me for real. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But it's not going to happen at that level because y'all saw that. It's not going to happen at that level. And I necessarily don't want it to happen because now my message is going to be received in a weird way. I don't want people to idolize me. I don't want people to view me as a god. I view myself as a god. I am God. But that's for me and my personal connection and relationship, my shadow work, my self-work I put in, nigga. If you don't view yourself as God, nigga, there's a reason for that. And I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to force nothing. I can only lead you a certain way. But I have to be able to get through the niggas first, though. These niggas are so lost in the matrix, so lost in the sauce, that they think Drake is different from them. They think Drake is cooler than them. Like, nigga, you see how weird this nigga Drake be moving? Do you see how weird this nigga Drake be moving, bro? Like, you're not supposed to judge and all that, but you gotta pay attention to what people are doing, bro. Niggas painting his nails rainbow. Grown ass man, 37, I think he did that shit. 36. Like, bro, this nigga's way older than me, bro. I'm just like, he's not putting y'all niggas on game with shit. He's just bragging and talking about his lifestyle. I'm like, nigga, we've been hearing this shit since I was in high school, bro. Put heads on my fireplace. Oh my, take time. Man, ain't no telling. Anything's possible, yeah. He's been talking about the same shit. He's still talking about private jets and fine luxury restaurants and the baddest girls in a whole rich rapper lifestyle and all of that. Like, nigga, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. So how you expect a nigga, a chosen one, to just be cool with? Like, we were children. I was a child. I was always woke, spiritual, and an old soul, but I've always been ahead of niggas. Even niggas older than me. I've always been ahead. Even more ahead than old heads. But as I'm continuously going through even more shit and forgiving myself and forgiving and forgiving and forgiving and forgiving and compartmentalizing, collapsing, like a problem that's this big right now for me, couple months to a year, that shit will be collapsed to this tiny. That's why niggas don't know the weight. Like when Goku was facing Vegeta, and Goku was laid flat on the ground, like damn, God just fell, nigga. God just fell. And Goku raised his arm up like this to Krillin, could barely move. I think he was talking in telekinesis or whatever, telepathy. He was talking in, I always get those mixed up. He was talking in telepathy to Krillin or some shit like, come take this. And it was on Goku's body, Goku's aura. It was a little bit of power. It looked like very small. Krillin went and touched that shit, said, oh my God, this is so much. I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Krillin went and touched that little bitty ass bit of Goku's power and light, nigga. That's why niggas don't know how much chosen ones go through, how much chosen ones hold power, how much I hold power. Niggas don't know. I'm telling y'all. People don't know. Why am I not the best version of myself? Why does shit affect me? Because that's how big my fucking battle is, bro. That's how much I have gone through and continue to go through. This has nothing to do with being black, being hood. I'm not hood whatsoever. I didn't grow up in the hood, but all my family's from the hood. I always say that. But I'm just saying, this has nothing to be in the hood or suburbs. It has nothing to be a corny ass nigga or a real ass nigga. It has nothing to do with being Democrat or Republican. It has nothing to do with being gay or straight. It has nothing to do with fucking bitches or not fucking bitches. It has nothing to do with being married or being single. It has nothing to do with none of that. This is bigger than all of that shit, bro. It has nothing to do with having a six-pack or being fat. It has nothing to do with being narcissistic or being an empath or a people pleaser. Empath or an avoidant. Anxious or avoidant attachment styles. Like, it's bigger than all of that shit, bro. It's bigger than all of that. And I'm, even on my channel, I tell you guys, sometimes I may be hypocritical. Like, I may be talking at a lower level some days because that's the level I'm stuck at. And that's the level that I was operating at because of my environment and people around me constantly putting me down and constantly lowering my vibration and constantly having me think on a lower level. So I may have other videos on here where it's like, oh, you talking on a lower level. You talking on our level right now. Sometimes I got to do that because sometimes I get put down to that level. Oh, you're not supposed to let nobody affect you. Nigga, we are human. I am a God. I am God, but I'm not the Most High Creator. We were put here to feel. We were put here to grow and expand. And also we were put here to lose and take losses. Now you have to understand why you are taking those losses. Call him, bro. Man, why are you so loud, bro? Goes back and drinks water. Oh my God. Oh man. Alright. Every time I get in my zone, about to go to a different stratosphere, this nigga just... be burping, be whining, barking, drinking water, sliding his fucking feet off the damn floor, shaking. What? What you want? All right, y'all. I'm gonna sign off, but yeah, that Drake stuff, it's very remedial. It's very mediocre. His old shit is way better. Has way more heart, soul, substance, and you can tell Drake got hurt behind the scenes, behind closed doors. And usually people like him, his image don't get hurt, but he don't understand that we're going into the new world. It's a new world order. Y'all think it's the government like about to control more shit they are. Nah, people are waking the fuck up. There's a narcissistic collapse. All that draconian energy, all that using, abusing, manipulating, graping, competing, all that shit's coming to an end. Hey, get off the couch, boy. Get off the couch. Get off the couch, Koiba. Go lay down somewhere, bro. I'm telling you, every time oh my God, this nigga's so annoying, bro. That's my puppy dog, though. I love him. Look at him. Ooh, this thing. What are you staring at, bro? He's annoying. Yeah, we're going into the New World Order. We have to operate out of unconditional love. We have to operate out of unconditional love and unity and wholesomeness. We're not supposed to be using other people. We're not supposed to be low vibrational and having arguments and arguing and judging others and all this other shit and holding people back, hating on people, being envious. We're not supposed to be doing none of that. We're supposed to be helping everybody out. We're supposed to be leading by example, and we're supposed to be taking accountability for all of our actions. Everything. And we're supposed to look at ourselves in the mirror first, look at our family first, look at where we fucked up at first, and then once we fix that, then we can start to build ourselves even more. Then we can start to build our image even more. And this is a divine recalibration, bro. Like everything, if you notice, so many people lost shit in 2025. Like there's so many people, end of 2024, 2025, lost all of their shit. Like their job, their career, their house, they had to move, they broke up, they got divorced, they lost their image, all of that shit. Because it's all built on a facade. It's all fake. It's all fugazi. You build your image off of self-love, self-worth, self-value, and shadow work and healing generational curses. That's how you build your image. You don't build your image from your phone, in your car, in your house, in your image of the relationship, in your money, in your career, in your degree, and all. You don't build your image off of that shit. And if you do, it's going to all come crashing, burning now, because that's that draconian as manipulative as illusionary energy. It's all illusions. It's all lies. You build yourself and your image off of working from within, from the inside out. How do you do that? You take some deep breaths. You sit in silence. 5 to 10 minutes. That's how you begin. And find yourself. Think about your life. Think about your parents. Think about what they went through. Think about what your family's gone through. Think about how blessed you are. Think about how much work your parents have put in for you or your guardians have put in for you. Think about, just count your blessings and figure out what you should be grateful for. Turn off the TV, the games, the music, the social medias. Turn off all of that shit and really sit with yourself in silence. By yourself. Nobody around you. Go in a room, dark. 5 to 10 minutes. Let it turn into 30 minutes to an hour and really think about how blessed you are and how much gratitude you should have for your life. And that's where you begin from healing from the inside out, because you'll come to the conclusion that this is your life and you are in control and you need to love you for you, and you are you. God put you here for a reason. The universe has you here for a reason. If you were not supposed to be here, guess what, nigga? You would not be here. Duh. But also, if your parents or guardians on some flipping shit, some little trip shit though, like, you also tell them, like, I didn't ask to be here, nigga. Y'all niggas brought me here. In their reality, like, you gotta let shit go. Like, you gotta let go and let God, right? If your parents on you and they whatever, like, nigga, you did not ask to be here. Your parents brought you here. It's okay. Here's the thing that I don't like, right? Oh, you were responsible for everything 100% of your life. You got to take control, take charge. Nigga, we are not the Most High God, nigga. We are not the universe. We are part of the universe. We are the universe, but we are not the universe entity itself. And if we were, we would have control like they do, like it does, right? We have that control. We are one and the same, but we are not the Most High Creator, right? So what do I mean by that? If your parents is tripping off some shit and gaslighting you, I'm not saying like you're actually on bullshit as a child. You don't listen, you're lazy as fuck, you don't do shit around the house, you're not clean, you're bad, you get into trouble, you making your parents overextend and you stressing your parents the fuck out. I'm not talking about y'all little delinquent ass fucking badass kids, baby ass kids that need your ass beat. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the ones that do everything that your parents ask and some. And you've always been good, you always listen to them, you always did this, and then they try to be on some bullshit and gaslight you and say you're lazy, you're not doing enough, and they project their insecurities on you and try to destroy your life and your image from the inside out. I'm talking about those parents. How you hit it with them is, I did not ask to be here. You guys brought me here. It's your responsibility as a parent to do your job and your duty to make sure I'm good. That is your job. If you didn't want me here, you should have never had me. Point blank, period. Now, present time, we are here. I'm here, so of course I have a purpose now, nigga, but I didn't bring myself here, nigga. And I had zero control over the motherfuckers who brought me here, nigga. Zero control. It was all of their actions and all of their doing. So don't take shit out on a child, nigga. Don't take shit out on me that you're supposed to deal with. You are running away from yourself that fucking much. You want to take shit out on a child? You want to place all these expectations on a child? These niggas are weird. Yeah. But I think I can get up out of here now, bro. I wasn't even supposed to. I didn't even know. I didn't even know I was gonna make a video for real. I just came up, ended up turning to an hour. All right, y'all. See y'all later, boy. Eat from the inside out. Gone.